What have been some of the highs to this point?
Well, my freshman year, definitely going to nationals was like so much fun, and we did so well that season. I was really surprised coming in as a freshman that we went that far, that I wasn't, not that I wasn't expecting to do well, but that we did that well my freshman year. It was really exciting to go to nationals, and last season was first season in the GLVC, which was kind of rough, but it was a big transition. And then this season, just that we've done so well, and we're nationally ranked our second year D2. Like, I think that just speaks so much for our coaches and so much for our players and our dedication.
Now let's see if she can get an angle. And through the middle.
Yeah!
And the Cardinals lead.
Oh my goodness, that's as perfect as it can be.
Because I don't think people maybe understand what a big turnaround it's been. You talked about the coaches, your dedication. Let's start with the coaches. What have they done differently, if anything?
Well, Josh Howard, our assistant coach, has come in, and he understands what it's like to be a college athlete, student athlete. He played soccer here, and he has really got us focused, I think, more than anything, and dedicated, and he really helps us to, like I said, stay focused and not think, oh, we're 21 in the nation, oh, we're so good, you know, keep focused on the next game. And Jefferson is just great coach, like technically, and he teaches us so much on the field, and players just improve so much coming in, and he helps our foot skills, our ball work. We work on that so much at practice, and I think it has a big impact in our game.
They do their job well, we all know that, but ultimately it comes down to how you players play on the field. What's been the change, again, if anything, for you guys on the field?
Well, Kelly is still so strong in goal, and our back line has been really strong this year. I think Ashley has helped up top take some of the pressure off Sarah, because coming in last year, everyone knew Sarah Franklin scores all the goals, and then this season now they have someone else that they have to worry about. That's really helped a lot, and Jade has helped a lot too. She's really good going forward, and I think that us scoring goals in the run of play and off dead balls with Justine and Kinsey being so tall, that we're just dangerous in so many different aspects, like a lot more dangerous than we were last year scoring goals.
You guys go to Southern Indiana, you play in a downpour, and Sarah gets 4 goals early, and then this other girl steps up and hits a couple of goals. That was you.
Yeah.
What happened in that game? Because if I'm not wrong, those are your first goals of the year.
Yeah, it was a crazy game. It was so rainy. There was one point where I looked over and I couldn't see the bench anymore, because we were soaking wet. And I remember on my first goal, actually, I was inside the box and I cut it back, and it stopped in a puddle. The ball just stopped there, and I was like, oh, well, I guess I'll shoot it. Like, that was nice. Like, thanks. And then Sarah's goals were just great. She finished them, and it was a great team build-up, which was amazing, because usually those games get pretty sloppy in the rain. But technically, we were still so much better than them, and I think that's what the difference was. And then the very end of the game, Brittany Odell, she had an amazing shot, and I remember it stopped in a puddle on the goal line, so it didn't go in, and we were all like, oh my gosh.
Play defense. Beaver coming the other way.
Now we've got 3 up front like we needed.
But tell me about your role, though, this year. It seems like you are playing and allowed to penetrate on the dribble a little bit more. Am I getting it right? Mm-hmm,
definitely. I think our formation this year has allowed me to focus more on attack, which is a lot better than my defense. I need to work on that. Mallory holding in the center midfield has just allowed me to focus on going forward more. So
you talked about you're not as good on defense as you are on offense, but if you had to narrow it down to one skill in soccer that you're great at, what would you pick?
I think I am really good at finding Sarah and Ashley through balls and finding their feet and getting them into positions that they could score.
But when you get away from soccer, when that's in your rearview mirror, what are you going to do after graduation, after soccer's over?
Well, probably have a lot more free time. I'm studying accounting, so hopefully find a job in the accounting or business field, and hopefully, I know Sarah Franklin and I are going to London this summer to study abroad, and Aaron will be over there all semester too.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. I think it'll be a really great experience for us. Just so much different than America. So.
Okay, come on, tell me the truth. You're just going to be studying 24/7 over there?
Yeah, definitely. Or traveling a lot.
Right. Why England?
Soccer's huge there, so that'll be really fun to be in that environment where soccer's the main sport that they play over there, not just football, baseball, basketball. So that'll be interesting, and it's just beautiful. So and we're going to Harlexton, and it's a castle that they have their students stay in, so we'll be staying in a castle.
Is this part of the Jewell program that you get to go and travel overseas?
Yeah, we have what's called a Journey Grant, and so you get $2,000 to put towards any project that you want to do, and I think that's just fantastic that they're supporting us to go broader than just Jewell here on the Hill and do whatever we plan on doing. Whatever project we want to do, they support us and are there to help with financially, since it's a big burden.
London's a long way from home. Yeah. Where is home for you?
I'm from Olathe, Kansas, Johnson County area. So.
Folks still live there?
Yes.
Tell us about them a little bit.
Well, my dad owns his own company, and my mom kind of works for him sometimes, and he owns a lawn and landscape business in the Johnson County area.
Spend your summers doing that?
No.
No, you don't.
My brother did. My brother does work for him.
Tell me about your brother, and you have any sisters?
No sisters. His name is Tyler. He's 24, and he works for my dad. So.
I've asked this several times, and as we get closer to the year's end, it's a little easier to answer, I think. But where do you see this team going? How far can it go?
Oh, all the way. That's what our goal has been since day one, just as far as we can go, and nationals would be awesome. And it's crazy to me that a conference championship is in our grasp. Win out these next 3 games and we'll be conference champions, and that's amazing turnaround from last year. So that, and then even talking about nationals, that we have a shot, like that is such a huge turnaround, and I don't think anyone was expecting it except for us. So.